Hey, it's Alexandra. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is Just Be You. And it's all about just being you. And I want to start off with sharing one of my favorite songs by India Arie called Just Do You. And I listen to this song often because it's just such an amazing song, so great and so right on. So I'm just going to play a little part of it and we can rock out together. I'll put a link to the video below so you can see the video and also dance to it whenever you want to. Alright, here we go. I heard a voice that told me I'm essential. How all my fears are limiting my potential. Said it's time to step into the light and use every bit of the power I have inside. And so what you waiting on? Who you waiting for? If you don't take a chance, you'll never know what's in store. Just do you. Somebody's got to be a star. Just do you. Somebody's got to raise the bar. Just do you. Somebody's got to change the game. Just do you today. Yeah. Alright, so I highly recommend that song, especially if you're ever feeling functified. Turn that on. She's amazing. So, what does it look like to just be you? And this has been something that I've worked with since I was in college, essentially, like really being intentional about it. So like 15 years, more than 15 years. And it hasn't been something that's been really easy for me. It's not like I've just been always, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do me and I don't really care what anybody thinks and whatever. That hasn't been the case. It's been a big process for me, and I think if you probably knew me, you would never think that it was, because I'm very bold and self-expressed and willing to push boundaries and just really committed at a young age to create the life that I wanted to create, and also to be who I wanted to be, and then just to be me. Like, freedom and self-expression are really huge for me, and just feeling spacious and comfortable in my own skin has been a really, really big part of my spiritual and just life practice. And so I just want to say that, that it hasn't been easy, and it's, we all have those fearful and limiting thoughts and beliefs that keep us in our little boxes, and it's really important that we look at those and we ask questions and we say, is this really what I need to do to be successful, to be beautiful, to be feminine, to be creative? Like, who says that that's how it has to be? Like, we can make it up. We get to make our lives up if we want. And just because somebody was successful doing it this way or doing it that way doesn't mean that that's how we have to do it, or that's how we have to be. And, I'll give you an example. One area I've worked with a lot over the years is like beauty and fashion, and recently being married and have a family and stuff is home decor. And I don't really care about those things. Like, fashion, I'm more into the minimalist style. I think I counted it. I have under 150 pieces of clothing, and that includes underwear and socks and bras and things like that. And I think and that includes shoes too. I have very few pairs of shoes. And beauty, my makeup bag is really tiny. I wear a little mascara, eyeliner if I really want to get fancy, some lip gloss and some blush, and that's pretty much it. I don't really care much about the makeup stuff. And then home decor, we live in a beautiful house and it's amazing, just structurally and architecturally, but it's pretty minimalist. Like, in my office, I have a bookshelf, a whole bunch of books, computer, one picture, my family, some water, yoga mat, a meditation cushion, more books, and a dog. And that's pretty much it. And our bedrooms are super simple, and I mean, when I was in college, I slept on a futon mattress on the floor, and I could do the same thing now. Like, it's just not where I would put my attention. If I had the option to work on painting my walls or doing some home decor or blow drying my hair or reading, I would choose reading 100% of the time. So it's just important. And the reason I share these things for you, maybe you have those same things for you, and maybe you don't. Like, maybe you're just super stylish and super fashionable, and that's what it looks like to just do you, and that's awesome. I'm just sharing, for me, this is one area that I've had to work on. Like, I've had to be comfortable. Like, I live in yoga clothes, I live in workout clothes, and there's this idea of what it means to be feminine and wearing high heels, but I feel like I'm rocking it when I'm wearing my 5-finger Vibram shoes. And it kind of is nerdy, but I'm continually learning that that's me, just being me, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I don't want to wear high heels. Like, I don't like to wear them, and I did wear them in my 20s. I totally rocked out. I wore the high heels and the short skirts, and I had long blonde hair, and I was into fitness modeling, and yeah, I did those things mostly because I thought I needed to be beautiful, to be attractive, to be in partnership with a man, to be successful. And the more that I just softened into who I am and what I like, I realized that I don't like those things. And when I was a child, it was one of my chores to brush my hair, because I used to just brush here and here. And I'm 36 years old, and things haven't really changed. I don't really brush my hair that often, and a lot of times it's pulled back, or it's in this, or whatever. And I've just learned to be cool with that. Like, that's just what I do. So I'm just sharing those. And the question for today is, like, what does it look like for you? Like, if you could just be you completely and fully, what would that look like? Like, who would you be? What would you wear? If you could have it all your way, what would your world look like? Like, what would it look like? And not some idea of this person over here's life looks like that and trying to copy that. Like, no, take some time, even journal, write about it, think about it. Like, what does it look like to just do you? To just be you? Like, what if you weren't worried about people criticizing you, or not being successful, or making fun of you, or you feeling not accomplished, or whatever it is that you fear? Like, whatever your fears are, hold on, I'm gonna pick my dog up. Whatever fears you have and limitations, like, what if those were just gone and you just could relax and be you? Wear what you wanted to wear, do what you wanted to do, and have that be okay. Like, what would that feel like to have that freedom and that self-expression? So that's a thought for today. Just do you, just be you. What would that look like? How can you have fun with it? How can you own it even more? Like, really own it. Don't make yourself wrong. Don't think that you should be doing it a different way, and just test things out. See, how does it feel when I do this? How does it feel when I do this? Like, what is your authentic self, and how does she like to express herself, or he like to express himself? And practice accepting that and celebrating that and saying, that's just me. That's just how I roll, and this is what I value. It's great. I'm always checking in. Like, what do I value? Like, where do I get meaning? What is important to me? What are the things that I really, really love to do? And how do I create my life so that I'm doing those most of the time? So I'm pretty, like I said, simple. I love to create. I like to create videos, and I like to write, and I like to think. And I love, love, love to read. I'm always reading. And I love being with my family, and I love hiking and working out and taking naps and eating yummy food and cooking. These are things that I love, and that's what I'm doing for most of my days, and I feel pretty content. And then anytime that I notice those little voices, because they do come up, they'll say, you should be more interested in wearing clothes other than yoga and workout clothes, or you should really be concerned about home decor and what your hair looks like and la 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 la. Anytime I notice those, I say, really? Is that, I don't value those things. Those things are not vital for me to feel like I'm living a meaningful and creative life. So, what does it look like for you to live a meaningful and creative life? That's it. All right, Zeus, what do you want to say? Just do you, bum 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 bum. Just do you today. All right, keep it real, y'all. I will see you soon. Have a great one.